Welcome everybody, it's me, Public Function. I hope everybody's feeling okay, hope everybody's doing okay, everybody's working out and everybody's fine. Okay, so I want to talk about last Saturday, which was the 27th of February, 27th of February, and I want to talk about the YouTube Creators Day that was held in Edinburgh. I basically got an email asking me to register for it. If I was interested, I said yes, I bloody well was, and I registered for it. The YouTube Creator Day I went to in Edinburgh is exactly the same as the one it was in Manchester. There was no real difference between the two. The PG UK Network guys, they went to the one in Manchester because they live in northish kind of Welsh Wales, but not quite Welsh Wales. They live in the English part of Wales, if that makes any sense. So they went to the Manchester one and they found it really useful. So I want to go through a couple of things that was picked up on there because I think they're really, really important, especially for the PG UK partners. It's really, really important. So the first thing we covered of any major insight was your fundamentals. I was trying to think of the word there. Was fundamentals, the YouTube fundamentals. Now, there are 10 of these, okay, and I'll get them up to you quickly. There is shareability, conversation, interactivity, consistency, targeting, sustainability, discoverability, accessibility, collaboration, and finally, inspiration. Now, out of those 10, you don't have to achieve all 10. What they said to us, there should be 3 things you're targeting, okay? 3 main things you're targeting. The first and probably the most important is shareability, okay? The next most important is sustainability. And I can't remember what the third one was. Accessibility, I think it was. Or wasn't it? I can't remember now because I never took notes because, you know, why the hell would I? Fucking idiot. So those were the main things, but the real important ones, if you were to pick one out of all those 10s, or, well, if you were to pick, bloody camera going out of focus? If you were to pick ones that were really important, you'd be looking at the 3 I just mentioned, the shareability, consistency, and discoverability. I'm not going to really go over those 3 because they're quite in depth, but I will link below, down here, a link to a video from the YouTube Creator Academy that goes over these 10 fundamentals so you'll explain a lot better what's going on. I don't want to go over them because it's a long process. It was about a 2-hour conversation I think we had. Talking about the fundamentals overall. It was about a 40-minute presentation. The next thing we went over, guys, another thing that's really not used this much. I'm going to disappear from screen in a minute, and I'm going to bring them up. In fact, I might just bring them across over there to here. Okay, in this section here is your analytics. Analytics, guys, I roughly know from my own job, my own work, roughly how to deal with analytics. But the YouTube analytics are really, really, really useful. I'm not going to go in depth with them because, again, it's something that's really, but I'll give a quick overview of what's happening in the analytics on here. So I'm going to go and pull over. If you give me 2 seconds, boys and girls. Give me 2 seconds, boys and girls. I'm going to go into YouTube. I'm going to go onto my channel. So let me drag this over to here. Let me just sort this out. I'll bring this page over. And we're going to switch over to my desktop now. So, welcome to my desktop, everybody. That was smooth, wasn't it? Right. So, your analytics, basically, is not this. That's part of TubeBuddy. To get to your analytics and have a look at them, so you click your video manager. Okay, and you'll come up to your main dashboard. It's just a quick way. You could actually, we obviously go in there. You can go into analytics. And I don't want no one laughing at my stats, okay? And the big one that everybody's talking about now, guys, is watch time. More important than views or your subs, guys, is your watch time. Especially now that we're coming into especially now we're coming into YouTube Red. Yeah, your watch time is very, very, very important. So we're going to go back again. I just wanted to come back and say hi to y'all because you missed my face. So we're going to come back into this. We're going to quickly go through. So we can see that as my channel's growing, my watch time is going up. There's been a bit of a dip in here, but my watch time has gone up over the last few days, and that's exactly what you're looking for, is that kind of growth. You've got also your different graphs for comparison. So you'll get your top 5 in here of most viewed. And then they'll compare with each other. You've got this little graph. So you've got lots of different ways you can represent this. You've got a global way of doing it. As you can see, all my content, most of my content is viewed, is from UK, with some watch hours in the US. And that's pretty much it. Oh, Russia for 41 seconds, but not too bad. The other big important one, guys, is audience retention. So as you see here, this is an important thing. So for a 20-minute video, my average retention of recent has been 59 minutes. So I'm gonna go to one of my live streams. Well, no, that was something I prepped up that might actually go out. I'm gonna go to the Plantera game review, which was probably the worst game review I ever did. So as you can see here, as this video is playing, my retention's dropping a lot from here. Okay, from everybody coming in, I lose a lot of audience to here. I then give my introduction at this point, and then I lose some more. And then people start to filter away as the video goes on, because I kind of start to repeat myself for that video. So this is the kind of thing that your analytics can provide a lot of useful information. And there goes my phone. Thanks very much. So from the main video, guys, your views are important. Your watch time is massively important. You need to keep in mind that that is really, really important, that your watch time stays consistent. And check your analytics, have a look at it, be critical of yourself, be really, really, really critical of what you're doing. We had a VR demo with Google Cardboard, which I have got up here. So everybody who attended got ourselves a Google Cardboard. So this is actually the cheapest version of VR you can get your hands on. Now, you can get the build instructions for these online at Google, google.com/get cardboard, I think it is. You can get that free. I'll put the link in the description as well for that. Pretty good. It will work on any of the major phones now, and any of the old phones. It will work on both, so don't worry about that. I keep looking at my Google Cardboard now. I've been talking about it. So we did that part, which was quite funny. Went off lunch, we came back, and we had a panel. So we had 4 people come up. The panel interviews were quite good. Everybody, there was questions coming from the internet come in. The panel was okay. We had Razbowski in there, Vadak, who some people are 2 of the majors who people might know, and a girl called Susie Liu who specializes in horror games. Razbowski specializes in horror, and Vadak kind of plays anything, but he specializes a lot in Just Cause at the moment. So from a gaming standpoint, that was pretty much what was there. A lot of decent success there. Oh, and I forgot to mention Ross Boomsocks as well. Ross Boomsocks was there. Young guy. He's pretty much earning his living off of YouTube now. Most of them are earning extra money from YouTube. So it is completely possible. There was one thing I wanted to talk about was thumbnails. Now, oh no, I tell a lie. Before we go to thumbnails, I want to talk about your meta work, your descriptions and everything that's in YouTube. So I'm going to switch back to my desktop again. So when we're uploading a video, so let's go into my Portal Knights trailer. If I've clicked the right one, I have. Okay, so what's come out of this from what's currently happening on YouTube right now? You'll see that in my title for the Portal Knights teaser trailer, I've put "Let's Play" in brackets, okay? Because that's what this teaser trailer is about. So Let's Play for Portal Knights is a series that's up and coming on my channel shortly. As soon as I can get my button gear to actually bother doing anything with it. What came out of here is, it's your standard SEO stuff. So make sure your titles are descriptive and correct. Make sure that your description that's here inside in this text box under here has actually something of relevance. Make sure that things in the title and things in your description match up. So I've got Portal Knights teaser, so I mentioned teaser and I mentioned Portal Knights, but I don't mention Let's Play in there, which is bad. I should have run that for that. And then also my keywords, we've got my own stuff in here, Portal Knights teaser and Let's Play. So these are the simple, they said to do up to 30, but I know PG UK have advised people to stick to around about 8 to 10. Don't be too hefty with it for spamming reasons. And also, guys, another top tip for your titles and descriptions, guys, use United States spellings. Okay? Use US spellings, but also in your keywords, i.e. your tags at the bottom down here, put in the UK and the US spellings of both words. So for instance, monetize being spelled with a Z in US and S in the UK. Other words, you know, are available. No, there are other words that will do exactly the same thing. So keep in mind to do that. They also said it is worthwhile getting your translations done. You can do them yourself, and that's in here in the translations tab, guys. So as you see, a lot of the stuff down here is coming in from, I've got English, I've got some German, French, Spanish. So there's a lot of different translations. Now what you can do is you can enter into here your own translation. Now the language that YouTube advised us to do was Spanish, probably because it's next to English the most spoken language on the planet at the moment, especially on the States. So it's worthwhile you guys doing that. You can do that yourselves here. You can use utilities. There's obviously Google Translate. There's other translating tools out there you can use. Or if you know anybody who can speak Spanish and translate direct for you, then they said do it that way. So those are tips that were given to us that I recommend that you guys start to follow. I'm going to go back to my channel. And I've made a couple of other changes as well to my channel. Now, anybody who's seen my channel, I've changed my own profile picture over, because why not? But I've also changed this a bit. Another top tip was on this banner, guys. This is your main front sell page, okay? In fact, let me go to gaming and show you what I'm talking about. So we go to gaming YouTube, guys, okay? Now, they were talking about this. When you upload your banner, you have the option to upload a full screen for TV. Guys, do not just load up a little tiny banner and then have black in it. It's not recommended, okay? What you should be doing is creating your banner at the max resolution available, which is large enough to be on the standard HD TV, which is 2245 by 14470 or something. I can't remember if that's right. If it is, I'm a freaking genius. So this is one point they gathered up, is the fact that that doesn't work. Also, guys, be aware of mobile. Okay, so that sits quite nicely in here. I've got my schedule release time on here. I don't have on here my social networking, because on gaming YouTube, it doesn't come up like it does on youtube.com. Okay, so it's probably worthwhile putting up your Twitter, your Facebook, and some of your social media content in this banner. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when we go to mobile on this. Okay, so this is set to work for an iPhone, so gaming YouTube will pick that up, he said with confidence. Okay, so I don't want to get the... Oh, see what happens. Right, I'm going to turn the simulator off, because that's really annoying. Let me... Oh. See what happens when you just press buttons. Oh, that's what's happened. My macro was kicked in. So, you guys need to be aware, the gamers in the network need to be very aware of this part of the site. Okay? Because this is what's being pushed by YouTube at the moment, heavily, is gaming. This is all your gaming content. So all the gamers in here, guys, make sure your banners are full screenable. Yeah, just a top tip. Add whatever other content you want in there, because a lot of it you're not really bothered about in you're not really bothered about that in on mobile, it disappearing. But be careful of what you do. Remember, it's, as they say, one of the most important things we've said on PG UK a lot is branding. You are not a person. You are a person. You are a person. Oh, that's my offline stream come up. That was really bad. You are a person, but what I'm trying to get a point is you have a brand, okay? Live that brand and be that brand, okay? So your face is the brand, your logo's a brand, your font's a brand. Make sure you get yourself sorted out so that everything comes in. Try and get your usernames linked together. Try and keep everything as similar as possible. And that's all going to help you pick up your subscribers and pick up everything from there. So that's that. The last thing I want to talk about is thumbnails, guys, okay? One of the big things they said about thumbnails is you design a thumbnail. So let me just open up one of mine. Oh dear, here we go. I hate when this happens. So let me get up. Let's me move in and I'll show you what I'm up to actually. So you can get to actually see how I organize things. Right, so when we're recording, I have a set of assets. In my assets folder, I have thumbnails, PG stuff, other bits and bots. But all my thumbnails are organized into games. Anything I've finished series-wide goes into archive. So, you know, there's stuff in there. Not much because I don't really finish anything. So I'm going to show you the last Minecraft one I did. So let's open up the Photoshops. So this was the last Minecraft done for the PG Network live stream, okay? So what they said is, your thumbnail might look fantastic at 1080, okay? Which this is at. But what does it look like at thumbnail size, okay? So we're going to shrink this down to what is roughly a thumbnail on YouTube, which is about 240, I think. Okay, so when that shrinks down, how does that look? Does it stand out? For this one, it doesn't really stand out that well. It stands out okay. Minecraft's quite prevalent, but the PG UK right in the middle isn't. So you've got to try and you've got to try and have a look at your thumbnails and do that. Also, guys, make sure that you create custom thumbnails. If they could not tell us enough about creating custom thumbnails. It's a must. You have to. If you don't, then start it. Start now, guys. And the other thing they said, and this is aimed at you, Mr. Oddly Specific, edit your content. Please, guys, edit your content. Even if you only have to strip out a few seconds, edit it. It gives you a chance to see and re-go over what you've just recorded, because you might decide that it's pants and you don't want to record it. Anyway, that's enough for me, guys. I'm going to put the links I've just talked about in the description. So I'll give you a link to the YouTube Creator Academy channel. I'll give you a link to the fundamentals video, and and I'll give you the links to the other things I talked about. I can't remember, but that's it, guys. I've hopped on quite a bit now. I believe I've hopped on for 20 minutes. That's not good. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please, guys, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, found this informative, guys. If you get a chance to go to the if you get a chance to go to the YouTube Creators Day, or an invite comes through your mailbox, do not ignore it, guys. Pick it up, accept it, and get your butts in there. It is massively informative, guys, and well worth going to. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later. Pubsy signs out. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. Bye. Bye.